Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Udoh, and every week I share content that can help you master your personal finance and grow your wealth. So in today's video, we're going to discuss why you should mind your own business. Now, unfortunately, the current situation around the world, and especially in the United States right now, we have high inflation, we have rising cost of goods, of services, of groceries, of rents. Interest rates on mortgages are slightly creeping up now. For so many years, we were enjoying very low interest rates because the government was keeping interest rates very low, artificially low, to spur, consumption. Unfortunately, times are changing now, and the climate is changing. In terms of the economic climate, right now we're experiencing very high inflation, record inflation, the past 40-year high in terms of inflation. So the middle class and the poor are really feeling it right now. Most of the wealthy people have actually seen their net worth increase during the health crisis and also post-health crisis, which is why I wanted to share this video. The current situation that we're going through right now is most families are struggling right now, and that's a result of having just one source of income, which is earned income, which means you get up every morning, you go to work, you put in X amount of hours, at the end of the week you get a paycheck. Okay, most families, this is how they operate. They operate on just one source of income. Now, there's nothing wrong with having just one source of income. I still have my job, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you start a side business. I'm not saying you have to quit your job. I haven't quit my job. I still have my job. I'm in the financial sector, but I've also diversified my income streams, which is what you should do as well, which is why I said you need to mind your own business. Okay, because let's go back a little bit. Let's look at just like the income tax. The history of the income tax in the United States, based on what I have read, was actually instituted to punish the wealthy. And in order to get the poor and the middle class to go along with this punishment for the wealthy, they were told it was only going to be levied on the wealthy. However, the wealthy are always one step ahead, okay, because the wealthy, even though they pay their fair share in taxes, but they're always looking for ways to minimize their tax implications, which is why the wealthy use corporations, okay, to hide their wealth. Because the tax rules and the tax laws, I'm just speaking for the United States right now, okay, favors the wealthy. If you have a company, there are tax write-offs that you can, you're legally allowed to write off. If you're a real estate investor, there are legal loopholes for you to be able to use to create wealth for yourself. Unfortunately, this is not what is being taught at home or being taught in school. Our school system is still based on the industrialized times. Okay, if you look at your factories, if you look at your industrial complexes, okay, they were set up a certain way, and also schools are set up to produce workers for this industrial age era. However, times have changed. We now are in the information era, whereby things are changing rapidly, information is changing rapidly, and there are other forms and other ways for people to make a living. So if you're still stuck on having a job and hoping and praying that through your job you're going to become wealthy, I have a big surprise for you. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen unless you're maybe a high income earner. Maybe you work for as a chief executive officer for a company, or you're a highly paid, highly skilled individual. But at the same time, you cannot get wealthy by working for someone unless you have those positions, and then you're also wise with your money, which means you're investing in income producing assets and not just buying liabilities that you think are assets. So it now comes down to you need to be a master of your own business. You need to mind your own business. When I say mind your own business, you need to start a business, whether it's multi-level marketing, whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's starting an online store, whether it's having even a brick and mortar business, maybe a car cleaning or car wash business, whatever business you want to, you have an interest in, or whatever your strengths are, or whatever your passion is, okay, you want to make sure that you start something today, because the rate at which we're going, you cannot survive on just one income. I seem to sound like a broken record, but you have to make sure that you mind your own business, which means you need to start a business small while you still have your job, and then you build your side business, okay? Because at this rate, if you continue to do this, by the time it's time for you to retire, if there's anything like retirement, you're going to actually have a lower standard of living, because number one, once you're older, it's very difficult for you to continue working. So how long are you going to physically go to work? So now is the time, if you're young, or even if you're not young, even if you're still trying to make a headway, for you to start something on the side. Start a business. Don't get blinded, don't get sidetracked, stay focused, start a business, mind your own business, and generate multiple streams of income for yourself, okay? The rich and the wealthy concentrate on their asset column, while the middle class and the poor concentrate on the income aspect of their financial statement, okay? So when you look at your financial statement, your financial statement has the income section, it has the expense, you have the asset, and you have the liabilities, okay? The wealthy spend most of their time accumulating assets, okay, income producing assets that actually generate cash flow for them, and then they live off of their cash flow. Unfortunately, the rest of us, the 95%, spend all our time trying to increase our income and liabilities and expenses, okay, without increasing our asset column. So the key is for you to start your own business while you still have a job, okay, and that business is going to fall under your asset column. Now, based on how you run your side business, it will generate some income for you, some cash flow, and based on tax favored rules and regulations, you're able to deduct your expenses of running your business, which lowers your taxable income. Okay, don't get me wrong, I am not a CPA, I'm not a tax professional, but I'm just speaking from experience and what you can research online. So don't just take my word for it. You can go on Google and research, what are the benefits of having a business or starting a side business. Okay, so my advice to you is make sure you mind your own business, okay? Don't rely on one stream of income. Don't rely on just your job. Otherwise, you will have yourself to blame, okay? So I hope you found value in this video. Make sure you share this video with anyone out there, who's struggling, who's looking for alternatives and, solutions to their problem. I'm going to leave links down below. Click on those links and check out some of the programs or things that I'm involved in that's actually generating a little bit of passive income for me, okay? Times are changing. You have to get with the program, okay? Don't just stay with the old archaic ways of earning money. There are multiple ways for you now to earn income, okay? So make sure you check the link down below, and I hope you found value in this video. And if you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, and also hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to all, so YouTube will notify you of my latest video. So thank you again for being here today, and as usual, be true to yourself, be true to your goals, and never ever give up. And I'll catch you in the next video coming up. Take care. Bye bye.